Okay, Aries, let's begin, because this is an exciting month for everybody, but especially for you. And first of all, let's talk about the eclipses that are happening in February, because we have the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse happening in February. The first one is, let me just get the dates right. On February 10th, we have the lunar eclipse in 22 degrees Leo. Leo rules your fifth house. Again, the lunar eclipse is a jacked up full moon. So it has way more potent energy than just an average full moon. And it will always bring some sort of ending, culmination, manifestation, or fruition to anything of where it's transiting in your chart. So it's happening in Leo. This could bring about something to do with your romantic life, actually dating and romance. So some kind of culmination. So for some of you, if you are just dating, getting to know someone, maybe around this eclipse season, you either, I mean, it depends. It could go either way. But that might be a time where you both agree to commit to each other. That's a possibility. I say this because on that same day, we have Mercury in Aquarius in a harmonious conversation to Venus in your sign. So this looks like it's something positive that's going to, come to some kind of culmination. This could have, for some of you, could have something to do with your children, or even possibly deciding to have children. That could come about as well. And or your creative projects. If you've been working on some kind of creative project, now may be a time when it's complete, and you can, maybe finally present it. So that's another option as well. Okay, moving on from February 10th to February 14th. For most of February, we have the sun in Aquarius, which is very compatible with your fire sign. And Aquarius rules your 11th house. So the sun is there, and it's making lots of harmonious conversations to a lot of the big players in the sky, including Jupiter in your opposite sign, Libra, ruling your 7th house. Uranus in your sign, and Saturn in fellow fire sign Sagittarius. So that's happening as well, with the sun making some really nice aspects to those players. And then from February 16th to the 21st, Mercury will be making those harmonious conversations as well with the big players in the sky. So you've got the support from the sun and Mercury in Aquarius. So that's very good for you. Moving on is the solar eclipse happening on February 26th. And that happens in the sign of Pisces. It's in 8 degrees Pisces. And Pisces rules your 12th house. So again, it's a jacked up new moon. And that's happening in your 12th house. Something beginning. It's about a new beginning. It's about a new chapter, opening new doors. So when that's happening in your 12th house, this can bring about actually sometimes where you need to work behind the scenes a little bit more. I feel like you in the last part of January and the first part of February, you're going to be really busy socializing, networking, getting all of, gathering ideas. And then when the sun and the eclipse happens in Pisces, in fact, on February 18th, the sun then moves into Pisces, into your 12th house. So then the energy is going to shift into a more like private, hidden part of your chart. So that would suggest that you would be doing a lot more behind the scenes. So you may be, working hard on a project, to launch it, but then you've got some behind the scenes work to do. Also, you may feel like you need to, kind of quiet yourself a little bit and recharge your batteries when you've got lots of Pisces energy in your 12th house. But that could also bring about some foreign travel for you as well, somewhere overseas, over the water. That can heighten your intuition greatly and give you more vivid dreams when that's happening as well. So see what happens for you in around February 26th, that eclipse. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about is Jupiter in Libra, transiting your 7th house of marriage, partnerships, and relationships, is turning retrograde on February 5th for approximately about 5 months. So Jupiter will be going retrograde, asking you to internalize things a bit more with regards to relationships and partnerships. As I said, on February 18th, the sun moves into Pisces, and so the energy will change. You won't maybe be quite as such a social butterfly as you were in the last part of January and the first part of February. So you'll be asked to do a little bit more, having a little bit more alone time, and maybe again, sort of just working on your projects behind the scenes. Also, another nice thing happening for you too, Aries, is you have your ruling planet Mars in your sign, and Venus in your sign as well, transiting your 1st house. So that's good. When Mars is in your sign and it's your ruling planet, you will feel that quite strongly. That's great energy for, like, go, get up and go energy. You're going to want to see things, getting done. You're not going to just want to sit around waiting for things to happen. Just beware when you do have Mars in your sign. It can make you a little bit more argumentative, irritable, feeling like some sort of pent-up energy. But Venus is there as well. So when Venus is there, it brings a lot more harmony into your life, balance, and beauty, pleasure. It also makes you more attractive as well when Venus is transiting your sign. So definitely use that to your advantage as well.